Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss one more concept from sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The concept is pollination. Definition of pollination. The process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma of the same flower or stigma of the different flowers of the same species is called pollination. Types of pollination. Pollination is of two types. They are self-pollination, cross-pollination. Self-pollination. If the pollen grain is transferred from an anther to the stigma of the same flower is called self-pollination. It is of two types. They are autogamy, geitonogamy. Autogamy. It is a kind of pollination in which the pollen from the anther of a flower are transferred to the stigma of the same flower. Geitonogamy. A kind of pollination in which pollen from the anthers of one flower are transferred to the stigma of another flower born on the same plant. Geitonogamy involves two flowers, but these belong to the same parent plant. Geitonogamy is functionally cross-pollination. Merits of self-pollination. Pollen grains are not wasted. The purity of germination is maintained. Demerits of self-pollination. New and healthier varieties are not formed. It results in weaker progeny, producing weaker seeds and plants. Adaptations for self-pollination. Bisexuality. Flowers should be bisexual or hermaphrodite. That means both male and female reproductive organs are present in same flower is called bisexual or hermaphrodite. Homogamy. Anthers and stigma of bisexual flower of the same plants mature at the same time, then it leads to self-pollination. Some plants like Camellia, Viola and Oxalis produce two types of flowers. They are chasmogamous flowers, clistogamous flowers. Chasmogamous flowers. The flowers are open and exposing anthers and stigma. These flowers may show autogamy, but geitonogamy and cross-pollination are not ruled out. That means in chasmogamous flowers, along with this autogamy, there is a chance of occurring geitonogamy as well as cross-pollination. Clistogamous flowers. Flowers do not open at all. Flowers only show autogamy. That means pollen transferred within a flower. There is no chance of cross-pollination in these flowers as the flowers are closed. That's why there is no chance of cross-pollination. These flowers do not need any agent for pollination. This is the photograph of the Camellia plant. This plant consists both type of flowers, chasmogamous flowers and clistogamous flowers. Chasmogamous flowers, that is flowers are opened reproductive parts, and Clistogamous flowers, it is closed. Reproductive parts are not exposed. So both type are present in Commelina as well as Viola and Oxalis. Cross pollination. Cross pollination involves the transfer of pollen grains from the flower of one plant to the stigma of the flower of another plant. The cross pollination is also called xenogamy or maybe allogamy. Merits of cross pollination. Seeds are more and viable. New varieties can be produced. Adaptability is better. So the plants which are produced through cross pollination, they can adapt better than the plants which are produced through self pollination. Demerits of cross pollination. It may lead to considerable waste of pollen grains. Means pollen grains are wasted more during cross pollination. Cross pollination is dependent on external agencies or agents like wind, insects, water, animals, etc. Let's see the pollination, the entire flow chart. So pollination is of two types: self pollination, cross pollination. Self pollination is of two types: autogamy and geitonogamy. Autogamy, the pollen transfer occur within the same flower, is called autogamy. Geitonogamy, the pollen transfer occurs between different flowers of the same plant, is called geitonogamy. Cross pollination, it is also called as xenogamy, allogamy. Transfer of pollen, transfer of pollen from different flowers from different plants of the same species is called cross pollination. This pollen transfer, cross pollination, is dependent on agencies or agents. That agents are abiotic agents and biotic agents. Abiotic agents are without life or wind and water. Biotic agents are agents or insects, birds, bats, snails, snake. So if pollination occurs through insect, it is called as entomophily. If pollination occurs through wind, it is called as anemophily. If pollination occurs through snails, it is called as malacophily. If it is occurred through snake, it is called as opiophily. So these pollinating agents we can discuss in the next part. Let's see the diagrammatic representation of this pollination. Now here there are two plants A and B. If pollen transfer occurred between the A and B flowers, if pollination occurs between the flowers of A and B plants, is called cross pollination or xenogamy. So the transfer is done by, in this diagram, represent the insect, or by water, or by wind, or by other animal like bats, snails, or maybe snakes. So transfer of pollen grains from one plant to another plant of the same species is cross pollination. Now that is one. Next, self pollination is of two types: autogamy and geitonogamy. So autogamy, transfer of pollen within the same flower, is called autogamy. It is actually it is a chasmogamous flower. Reproductive parts are open. That's why it is represent with a agent. If it is clistogamous flower, there is no need of the agents. So transfer of pollen within the same flower is called as autogamy. It is a type of self-pollination. Now, transfer of pollen from one flower to another flower of the same plant is called as geitonogamy. I am repeating again. If pollen grains are transferred between male and female reproductive parts of same flower is called autogamy. If pollen grains are transferred from one flower to another flower of the same plant is called geitonogamy. If pollen grain transferred from one plant to the another plant of the same species is called cross pollination. Thank you. We can discuss one more concept, that is pollinating agents and adaptations for pollination, cross pollination. We can discuss in the next part.